Hey guys, how's it going? Can't sleep. It's about 3 in the morning. All I'm doing is flipping around, tossing and turning. She's got to go into work about 5, so figured to come out here and throw more wood on her fire. But I don't know. I probably still could have burnt this stuff, the wood stove, but I have so much here that it's gonna end up going bad before I can ever burn it all up. And I don't I don't sell wood anymore. Got rid of my dumper, and I certainly ain't gonna start selling wood and unloading it anymore. But yeah, probably the last 3 weeks she's kept that burn barrel going pretty much 24/7, burning cookies and chiblets and undesirable pieces. And we were sorting through the wood pile today, and this has got a mixture of cottonwood, spalted maple, and pine in the big ring. And the other one's got a mixture of punky oak, walnut, and I think that piece I threw on top's a piece of elm. It was pretty waterlogged. It's probably going to take a while for it to dry out, but some of the stuff we cracked on the splitter, and if it was even remotely punky, we just decided to put it on the burn pile. The Clone 372. I talked to my buddy. He said he would be more than happy to go and beat the snot out of it. He picked it up yesterday, or well, yeah, I guess yesterday or this afternoon, however you wanted to look at it. I sent it out with some Moto Milk. 20. He wanted a 20-inch bar on it. He's gonna use it. He's got his own logging business. He's gonna use it. He figures by Friday or Saturday, if that Sunday, he can have between 6 and 8 gallons of fuel run through it, especially if he's using it for bucking and felling and up on his landing. So he was worried about hurting the saw, and I told him it's just a junk Chinese clone. Don't worry about hurting it. He's like, well, sometimes things get smashed or whatever, and it's like, yep, that's life. It's a clone. If it gets smashed, hopefully at least it's got enough tanks run through it where we can tear it down and evaluate that Moto Milk. But I don't know. I ran it about a half hour, 45 minutes, and I noodled up a bunch of stuff and cut with it with that 24, and it seemed to run absolutely flawless. So other than it, when it's cold, it idles a little high and then it settles down after it warms up. But a lot of my 372 builds do that. So yeah, hopefully we can get some. You can get some, good hours on it, and then hopefully they'll give me some feedback too, because he typically runs ported 500 eyes. I think I've done 4 or 5 of them for him. That's his choice now, but I told him I don't think it'll quite have the pull of the 500s I build them. It probably got pretty close to the same RPM. So hopefully, he's a steel guy, but he said he'd do that favor for me. It's kind of cool having tree service buddies and logger buddies, because I don't get out to get much testing. And I like real world feedback. I mean, He's not a huge clone fan, but he said he'd test it for us. He's not going to get any footage. He's just going to go beat the crap out of it, and then we'll get it back. We'll tear it down, check for wear, see any, carbon deposits, stuff like that. I put a fairly decent polished exhaust port on that so we can see what the buildup's going to be like. Yeah. I told him 40 to 1 on it. I think he said he's going to be running premium fuel though. Premium plus, premium. That's what he likes to run. I says I don't care. I run all my stuff on 87. Well, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my beverage. I'm gonna pause you guys, and then I'm gonna bring you into the shop. Alrighty, we're in the shop here. This is that crankcase that come out of that Neotech, and I had a viewer send me a message wanting to know what the diameter was. I zip tied that needle cage that goes to this, so I've pulled 2 or 3 of these cranks out of other clone saws and then lost the needle bearings, so I got cranks floating around with some odd size, but I measured that with my calipers, and it's in thousandths of an inch, but it's 600, 25, 26, 28 thousandths on the inside diameter of that. So I don't have a 385 or 390 crank sitting here to measure one, so I don't know what them are. This is a fatter bearing, so it still takes the same wrist pin diameter, not bearing diameter, but the wrist pin diameter is the normal 372. It's just the bearing's not interchangeable. I don't know what the future holds for this, but right now it's just parts. So I'll throw this back over in the parts box. Hang this up. I didn't put this in that clone. I'll throw that in that box too. I didn't make it to the gas station to get 40 to 1 mixed up to tune it, so I told him he might have to tune the carburetor after he dumps the 32 or runs the 32 to 1 out. Oh, let's see. I think my goal today out here is to get this workbench cleaned off because my other workbench is screwed. Actually, all 3 of my workbenches are screwed. And the 440's gone. I was sitting there where that box was. Sold that to my tree service buddy. This has been claimed. I gotta get it tuned. It's got 32 to 1 in it right now, and it's tuned out. He wants it tuned to 40 to 1 red armor. I gotta get that cleaned up and tuned and then cleaned up, and then I gotta get this cleaned up, and I gotta dig out my 20-inch bar because I sent this one down the road. Hope that guy really enjoys that. This was one of my favorite work saws. But I got my hot rod 620. And this one I put a rubber piece on where it holds the scrunch. I'm going to let it go with the scrunch. Just cut the scrunch down where it fits the saw just great, so it can go with it. And I got to get it cleaned up. I've always enjoyed that saw. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm getting behind on the chains. I got a pile of chains there I gotta do. These chains here is just stuff that I'm gonna get rid of. It's all bars and chains and stuff that I don't don't fit anything I got or want to use, but I got that Halloween bag down there that is absolutely just filled with chains dropped off. I got to get around and sharpen chains. You got to be in the mood to do that. I don't know, not in the mood. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call this a video. I'll keep you guys updated on the Neotech, the little John Cutter giveaway. I'm still getting people trickling in. I thought that would pick up a little more than it did. It's at its rate, it might be 2 months before I can actually do the giveaway on that. So yeah. That about covers it. I need to bar up my work saw 461 and see if that thing still runs, because it's been forever since I ran it. And I need to tinker with that carburetor on that 661 down there. When I let it sit, it floods. Got a skeeter flying around in here. But yeah, so guess you guys take it easy and have a good one.